but
hold on.
I'm
Hold on a
not
second.
sworn,
I don't want to be here. You don't want me here. But it was that bad. I'd rather be in my chair behind my computer, relaxing, maybe a scotch, maybe a cigar. But no, this video was that egregious. I joined the Army at the age of 41. You can't do that anymore, and I hope that's not my fault. But I saw an injustice. You know, kids were coming home from Iraq. So in 2008, I joined the Army. I went there, I came home, everything's fine. But then I started seeing these videos that people that swore an oath to the Constitution, something I was willing to risk my life, leave my family. And when I come home and I see abuses like this video, it was that egregious that, again, I got to get out of the one place I want to be and come here and hopefully see some changes. I want to see some changes. So
No, I understand. So he'll take the money for this, and then we'll process it and get it on our the board. But
I tell you what I'll do. Once this is paid for, it'll come to me whenever.
Yeah.
All right. What I'll do is when I get that information, I will get the officer's name and I'll put in a totally different request and I'll ask for the supervisor's information.
Yep, you can do that.
So once this is done, I'll just wait for it.
I think the actual supervisor was on the call as well.
He was?
Yes, if it's what I'm thinking of. So I think the sergeant.
Long Island Audit? Was it the Long Island Audit video?
Oh yeah, we have so many requests. I'm not really sure if that's the exact one, but I think if that's the one, then the sergeant was on that call as well. So I think I'm going to look at this specific request, but that information might already be included with this.
He was on the phone saying that, oh my, and the other thing that was so egregious was, him saying to this young girl took an arrest because she knew she didn't have to give up her identification. And she didn't know 901.151. She didn't know the Fourth Amendment. She didn't know why. She just knew it was wrong. She took the arrest. And the deputy said to her, "Where'd you get your law degree?" I don't have a law degree, but I could do better than that deputy on that call. So, I'm obviously not in shape to be a deputy, but up here, I know better than what these individuals did on this traffic stop. It was just that appalling. So when I get the information, I'll put in another request and hopefully.
If it's the same information
right,
that's
I was
already
going to say,
yeah.
Just look at the information that you received first to make sure that, you got, if there's something else that you're looking for, then you put another request in. But like I said, what you're looking for might also be included with it.
If he was on the call to a supervisor, the supervisor couldn't have been there because he was saying that's the other information I'm going to ask on the next request is what case law violates the law and the Constitution. That's my big.
So I don't know if that's going to be something we'll be able to provide because we just have records. We'll be able to give stuff that you've already asked for.
You won't know who he's speaking to?
Stuff, but if you're looking for statutes and things like that.
Case law, we aren't custodians for case law.
Well, the supervisor should be able to explain to you, what are you explaining to him? Or the officer should be able to explain what information he was given. So obviously he was given way false information.
Yeah, we're just going to have the records of everything. We aren't going to have, what the conversation between them. We aren't going to
specific statutes, things like that. That's something
that they talked about.
Specifically in records, but that's something we wouldn't handle. We would just handle, paper documents and body cam footage and different things like that if we need to reach out to other departments.
Yeah, and I don't need body cam footage because it's already out there.
Right,
so,
exactly. Yep.
Yeah. But I appreciate your time.
Yep.
And I'll get your receipt. Just hang on 1 second.
At least you guys are doing a great job.
Thanks.
So.
So we'll get your receipt, and then, like I said, you'll get a response that you paid for it, and with the receipt copy as well. So
that's what I want to hear.
It'll go into our queue.
That's what I want to hear.
All right,
thank you. I appreciate it. You too. It's hot out there.
I know,
You're lucky to be inside.
I know. We are lucky.
Yeah, it's my name.
So here is your receipt for the payment.
Okay.
Here's your documents.
Okay.
And I'll make a note in there that it's already paid, and then, you know, once we got everything good, I'll send it over to you. I gotta see what the specific request is and what we have. It could be later today, could be Monday. I'll just see what there is. And
No hurry.
Yep, okay.
Take your time. Did you like the name I used? I'm gonna try and be Bart Simpson for any future requests. I'm gonna come up with different ones.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. What was your name?
Andrew.
What?
Andrew.
Andrew. Yeah. Thanks a lot, Andrew. Appreciate it. That guy looks familiar. All right, I'm sure that video was pretty shaky, but I'll turn it off now.